Well, here is the 2025 Kia Telluride X-Pro. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Jason and I do reviews on vehicles here in Canada, so reviews just like this. If you love car reviews, be sure to like this video and also subscribe to the channel. And also thank you to Performance Kia Mayfield for allowing me to review their Telluride. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over the different models that are available with the Kia Tellurides, the safety features that you get with this X-Pro model, the exterior, the interior, the infotainment system, and of course, the pricing. Alright, so for the safety features that come with the X-Pro, this will be the Intelligent Speed Limit Assist, Forward Collision Avoidance Assist, Lane Follow Assist, Driver Attention Alert System, Safe Exit Assist System, Blind Spot Collision Avoidance Assist, Rear Cross Traffic Collision Avoidance Assist, Rear Parking Sensors, Forward Collision Avoidance Assist with Junction Turning, Blind View Monitor, Front Parking Sensors, Junction Crossing, Lane Change Oncoming, Lane Change Side, and the Parking Collision Avoidance Assist for reverse. And as for the different models available with the Kia Tellurides, this will be the EX, SX, SX Limited, X-Line, and the X-Pro. And when it comes to what powers the Kia Tellurides, you do get a 3.8 liter V6 engine that puts out 291 horsepower and 262 pound-foot of torque. And with the X-Pro, you are able to tow 5,500 pounds. And for fuel economy, you get about 13.1 liters per 100 kilometers in the city and 10 liters per 100 kilometers on the highway. All right, let's start things off in the front of this nice looking Kia Telluride. It's in my favorite color, which is white, and it has a ton of gloss black accent trim pieces, which you'll notice all throughout the exterior. So down here on your bumper area, the whole middle section, you do have a mixture of gloss black trimming and the black plastic look. And of course, you have your LED fog lights right there. I do like how there is two separate ones rather than just having one. This does look a little bit better in my opinion. And you do have a sensor right there in the middle. And you kind of have also this lower grille area, which is open, and the front safety sensors. Now on the corners here, you will notice this cutout piece right here in gloss black. Now this is not functional, but it does look like a vent and it adds to the exterior styling of this vehicle. And now if you move into the grille area, I love the designing on this and how everything is laid out. Again, it's all gloss black. You can see all of the nice designing on this. Also within the grille here, you have a blacked out Kia badge and a front facing camera. And as for the front lights, these are very, very unique as well. The designing on these is pretty cool. You've got your projector lights up top and then you have your orange ones right below it, and you can see it adds to the whole look of the front. All right, coming to the side of the Telluride here, more of the black trimming continues. Now if we take a look up top, this is very, very unique. Now you don't have a full panel sunroof, but you do have a sunroof for the front and then a separate one for the rear, which is pretty cool. And then your roof rails are also gloss black. Now around the windows, typically you would have some sort of either gloss black or just black rubber. But on this, you have this very unique dark chrome trimming, almost like black chrome. And your door handles are body color. As we move into the side mirror here, the top half here is body color. Then you got more of the gloss black that continues. You got the turn signal here and then the side mirror cameras. Now this has cameras all around, so I'll show you once we get inside. Even something as small as this, like if you come down here, you have this gloss black trim piece that is blended into the black plastic, so it kind of sticks out and looks nice. And then you've got these very nice and very unique looking wheels. Now these are your all-terrain tires and these are 18-inch wheels. They are finished in black, however it's not like a shiny black, it's kind of like a matte finish to it. So I do like that small touch, and if I do step back, you can see it fits the vehicle perfectly. All right, coming to the rear of the Telluride, the nice looks continue of course, and just like the front, your rear bumper has a mixture of the black plastic and the gloss black there in the middle. You've also got your dual exhaust outlets over here and more rear safety sensors along with your reverse lights and the reflectors. Now moving into the tailgate area here, up top you've got the blacked out Kia badge and then the letters that spell out Telluride in black and the X-Pro badging and a rear facing camera of course. Now the rear lights, just like the front, are LED, and I like how these are designed and the shape of these. And even if you look closely within the red section here, I'm not sure if you can tell the designing there, It's a small little touch, but once you do notice it, it does look nice. Now up top here, you do have a built-in spoiler up top with the brake light. And then you have this camera here for your digital rear view mirror. All right, let's enter inside and open up the tailgate. You just press the button down there. It is a power opening lift gate, of course. And back here, you have a good amount of space. Even though this is a 3-row SUV, you can still carry quite a few things on your family adventures. Now, to be exact, the cargo room that you have back here is 21.2 cubic feet of space. And if you go ahead and lift up this carpet area here, like that, you have a ton more space. Now, typically you don't find this on a vehicle. Either you get half of this or really nothing at all. I do like how you have this whole section so you can tuck things underneath here. So that's nice in terms of space. And the only other things back here that you'll find is this outlet. You do have this to fold down the second row seats. And then over here, you just have a 115 volt outlet. Now let me show you how these buttons work here for the second row. So this is for the left side and the right side. So if I go ahead and press it, the left side, it's just gonna fold down. And then same thing for the right side, it's gonna go down. So really, it's so convenient. If you're not using the second row for whatever reason, you can just fold it from here. All right, let's head inside and see what we have going on. So opening the door here, you've got an all black interior, but there are bits and pieces that do stand out. Down here, you've got some space and a cup holder spot right there. You've got this nice looking speaker with the aluminum trimming all around it. And this does have the Harman Kardon sound system. Your armrest area is leather with the gray contrast stitching. And then even up here, you have soft touch material with more of the chrome trimming. And then you have this nice looking wood finish. And you'll notice this throughout the interior. You've also got another speaker right here. And up here where you typically have your window controls, you also have the heated and vented seat buttons for the second row. And your very own hater blockers. All right, let's head inside. I'm gonna start off in the third row. And to get back there, it's very, very easy. You have this button right here. You have that same one down here as well. So if I go ahead and just press this, the seat just slides forward and you can just move it forward. And then back here, you've got a decent amount of space in here. It's an all black interior, as you can see. And even like the middle here, you've got the perforated sections. So all in all black interior, which I don't mind at all. And I'm gonna jump back here just to show you the legroom and the headroom. I am 5'11", so you kind of have an idea if you are going to be stuck back here on a long family road trip. All right, so I'm back here. I'm gonna put this seat back and slide it all the way back, lock it in place. Now, legroom wise, I mean, I still have a good amount of legroom back here, even though this seat is a little bit up. This seat I think is at the perfect position, so I'm gonna just move over into this corner and kind of show you how it would be if you're sitting on this side. So this is what it looks like. Again, I am a little crammed in here. My legs are literally touching the seat, but I can still manage and fit back here if I wanted to. So it's not like it's fully tight. Like, I'm snug back here. That's the right word, I think, to say. I'm snug back here. All right, now in terms of headroom here, I have plenty of headroom, as you can see right here. And that's because this kind of slopes in. So I like how it goes a little bit higher here, so you're not hitting the top. If it was the same height as like this part, then yeah, it'll be tight, but headroom you have plenty of. And also back here, what you'll find is cup holders right here. You have some space right here, a little cubby storage, and then USB port, which all of this is on both of the sides. All right, let's check out the second row seats here. Now, like I was showing you for the third row, those are plain black leather seats. However, for the second row, you get a little bit more of that nice detailing, the nice stitching. And like I was mentioning, the second row seats not only are heated, but they're also ventilated. So definitely a plus on that. And even on the sides here, you do have your armrest area. And I do like how these are captain's chairs, because this middle section is empty and you don't have to share the middle seat with anyone. And plus, you can even exit and enter through here to the third row. Now let's check out the legroom and all of that for the second row, how it is. So back here you can see I have a good amount of room, nothing too crazy. I believe the driver's seat is a little bit further back than it should be, but even then I am perfectly fine, I think. And on the side here, you do have this just to fold down the seat. Not only can you fold it down with this, but the second row seats also recline. You can see that's at the normal position. And now you can see how much of a recline that this seat has, so you can sit here in comfort. Also, if you look up top here, you have all of your heating and cooling temperature controls, so you can turn on the heat, the cool, the airflow, and then the fan speed. Also on the door here, you have this nice door protector in chrome. Now behind the driver and passenger seats, you do have some storage space on both of the sides there, and just a tiny bit of netting space, which again on both sides. And you have these built-in hooks as well on both of the seats. Now over on the rear console area, not only do you have more of the gloss black trimming, but more cup holders here. And then down here, you have an outlet, and then this plug right here as well, the 115 volt. Now you may be wondering, where are the USB ports to charge back here? Well, those are on the sides of the seats here and the driver's side right here. All right, let's head to the front here and see if anything else is different. It's identical to the rear. The only thing is you have more space down here. You have a reflector right there. Other than that, it's identical. And of course your typical window and side mirror controls, and then your driver memory seat buttons. Now as for the front seats, these again are identical to the second row seats with the nice designing, patterning, perforated middle section, stitching. The only difference is on the front here, it says X-Pro on both of the seats. And just like the second row seats, both of the front seats also come heated and vented. Plus, they are power adjustable, and then you do have this one to kind of make yourself even more comfortable. You've got the same door sill piece down here, just a little bit bigger. Underneath, nothing too crazy, just your foot pedals. On this side, you have your hood latch release. And then moving up here, you have a few things. You have your light dimmers, you've got your tow button, hill descent control, tailgate button, and traction control. And like I was mentioning on the trim here on the door, you have it here as well on the dashboard, and it stretches all the way across, and even around the venting is more of the aluminum trimming. And the steering wheel is manual adjustable. All right, so entering inside of the Telluride, your whole dashboard is covered in soft material. You do have some hard pieces on the edges, and then you have a speaker here in the center, and this has my favorite thing, the heads-up display. As you can see, very, very convenient. And then you move into this very nice, very sharp looking, fully digital cluster area. This is a 12.3 inch cluster. Not only that, but this flows into your touchscreen, which is also 12.3 inches. So you have this massive screen here, which looks very cool. So on here, as you can see, all of the detail and everything I think is on point, and you can view all sorts of information on this. So all of that is controlled through here and here. So if I press the top button, as you can see, I can kind of go through each of the things there. And if I press down, some menus will have more things within it, like this one. So yeah, you got a ton of different things that you kind of play around with and have in front of you. Also, another cool thing on the cluster area here is when you turn your signal on, depending left or right, you do have the live view right here. So if I press left, it's going to show me the live view for the left, and same thing for the right. Now, as for the steering wheel, this is wrapped in leather and it does come heated. Plus, you've got a ton more of that aluminum trimming all around and some gloss black down here, and the Kia badging. So on the left side here, you've got a few things. You've got your different mode button here, which on the screen, when it pops up, you can actually select what you want it to open. There's also the Bluetooth, phone, favorites, volume controls. And then this one right here is to kind of toggle through your radio controls. And then the other side here, you have your cluster controls, lane keep, cruise control settings, and follow distance controls. And then behind, you have your lighting controls, high beams, indicators, and all of that. And then over here, you have your front and rear wiper controls. All right, moving to the center armrest area here, you got more of the leather trimming on here and the contrast stitching. And opening this up, you do have this tray that you can utilize or just pop out. And you have a decent amount of space in here, plus a USB port. And then you get into your whole center console area. There's a lot of things on here. So first off, you have kind of like this grab handle, which is on both of the sides, as you can see, which is pretty neat. And on this, you also have your front heated and cooled seat controls for the driver's side. The passenger side is over there. And then on here, you have a ton of gloss black. And then all of these are in aluminum, which is pretty cool. You've got your auto start stop, auto hold, electronic parking brake, parking sensors, and then your cameras right here. Over here, you have all of the different drive modes, terrains, everything. It's all selected here. And then your handy dandy shifter, plus your front cup holders, some small cubby storage space. And then if you open up this section right here, this will be some more space, but you have a wireless charging area. a 12-volt outlet, USB ports, and all of that. So let me show you the cameras here. So if I click this, this is what it pops up. So you have a bird's eye view over here, and then here you have the rear view camera. Now if I click this, it's going to open up more of the different views. So if I go here, it's going to show me the top rear, and then this one you already saw, the rear view. And then here you have the side mirror cameras for the rear, which is pretty cool. And then this one right here, if you go to that, you kind of have like this 3D view that you can see all around the vehicle, which is pretty cool. Then moving up here, you have a bunch more controls. So here you have all of your heating and cooling temperature controls. Here is the heated steering wheel button right there. And then further up, all of these again in this aluminum chrome trimming. You've got all of the different sections here. So you've got your map section. If I click that, it's going to show me the map view. The navigation, you can go through the navigation settings here. Radio, of course, it's going to pop up the radio section. You've got media, which is going to be all of your AM, FM, Sirius XM, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Bluetooth, all that's through there. You got your hazards, all of your seek track controls, favorites, and then setup right here. So you can go through all of these different menus and fine tune it to your liking. Now, like I was mentioning, the wood trim here, this all continues across the dash and looks so nice. And then you've got this beautiful screen here. Again, like I was mentioning, it's the same size as this, 12.3 inches, and I just love the way that it looks. So if I press home here, this is what the home page looks like. And then if you swipe over, you've got your first page of things. Swiping again, your second set of things. So let's go to the first one here. I already shown you all of these, like the map, navigation, the phone. You've got the projection phone there. There's also a voice memo. Under climate, you can control everything through here or the buttons down here. There's also valet mode, passenger talk, which is pretty neat. So if you have, an adult being bad in the back for whatever reason, you can talk to them through here. There's also quiet mode right here. So if anyone wants to go to sleep or not be disturbed as much, this just brings all the volume to the front. You've also got the rear climate control through here. So all of that can be controlled here. You've got HD radio data, and then setup, same thing. Like I was mentioning, you can go through each of these sections and fine tune to your liking. And then over on the last page, you've got radio, media, Kia Connect, notifications, and user's manual. Up top, you've just got the rear view mirror. Not only that, if I do that, it's a digital rear view mirror. And then moving further up here, you've got your roadside button here, SOS, interior lights, sunroof controls for the front and rear. And then opening this up, you have your sunshade space. And here's a key fob for what it looks like on this Telluride. I love the Kia keys. All the controls are on the side, just like that, so pretty neat. All right, coming to the passenger side here, again you can see that nice grab handle look area, and then you have some space on this side as well, some small storage space. And then like I was mentioning, that trim continues over, very nice and elegant. And then you just have your typical glove compartment space. And there was no window sticker available for this X Pro, but these do start from about $63,700 Canadian before taxes, and this may be minus any discounts. Well, that does it for the review on this 2025 Kia Telluride X Pro. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this.